took your charger from the wall, like that meant nothing at all. Folded your shirt, checked your phone, made my apartment feel less like home. The kettle sang, then it went still. Steam disappeared above the sill. Your keys were cold inside your hand, like you had already left in your head. No tears, no scene, no bitter words, just small sounds louder than they should have been. You're breathing, the zipper on your bag, the kind of ending I can't call back. I thought love broke glass, I thought it crashed, I thought it burned. But you showed me something worse, how quiet a heartbreak can turn. When silence says goodbye, it says enough, it says enough, it says enough. When silence says goodbye, it leaves the room full of us. When silence says goodbye, it does not shout, it does not cry. It just stands there in the dark and lets a whole life die. When silence says goodbye, when silence says goodbye. Still hear the echo of your coat, still see your shadow near the door, still pause like you'll come back for more. There's one cup on the drying rack, one pillow with the weight gone flat. I never knew an empty space could hold so much of someone's shape. I play our voice notes just to hear what love sounded like when it lived here. And every pause between your words feels sharper now than anything I heard. I thought I'd hate you leaving if you made a mess of me, but you left so soft, so human, and that's what keeps on killing me. When silence says goodbye, it says enough, it says enough, it says enough. When silence says goodbye, it leaves the room full of us. When silence says goodbye, it does not shout, it does not cry. It just stands there in the dark and lets a whole life die. When silence says goodbye, when silence says goodbye. No slam front door, no cruel last line to blame it on. Just one small night that changed it all, and now the quiet won't move on. When silence says goodbye, it says enough, it says enough, it says enough. When silence says goodbye, it leaves the room full of us. When silence says goodbye, it stays long after you. We stopped reaching at the same time, past each other in our own life. Same apartment, different worlds, same blue lamp, same tired hurt. The tea talked, we let it talk. We had no strength to say a lot, just floated distance in a daze, and called it stress, called it a phase. Laundry piled up by the chair, groceries split, polite, unfair. And somehow all the little things said more than any fight could say. No one cheated, no one screamed. We just got tired of what we couldn't be. We broke very quietly. We broke very quietly. No shattered glass, no scene, no smoke. Just less and less of us to hold. We broke very quietly. We broke very quietly. And maybe that is why it still hurts this deep. We broke very quietly. You still asked if I got home. Still charge your phone beside my own. Still slept there close enough to touch, but not close enough to love. And I think that was the cruelest part. How gentle distance can still scar. How endings don't need sharp edges to leave a body feeling split. I miss the days before we knew. The room had started choosing sides when silence sat down in between, and neither one of us made it leave. If there had been one big mistake, maybe I know where to put the blame. We broke very quietly. We broke very quietly. No shattered glass, no scene, no smoke. Just less and less of us to hold. We broke very quietly. We broke very quietly. And maybe that is why it still hurts this deep. We broke very quiet. Soft and still, and low voices still. No one tells you how much silence can bruise. We broke very quietly. We broke very quietly. And now the room still sounds the same, but nothing in it feels alive. We broke very quietly. We broke very quietly. No storm, no fire, just a slow vanishing. We broke very quietly. The street was silver under headlights. Your hood was soaked, your hands were tight. You looked out past me through the glass, like love was something we had already passed. The wipers dragged across the dark, like they could clear what broke our hearts. A song played low, some distant ache. I turned it down, but not the pain. You said I'm tired, soft and thin, like the weather had gotten in. And even then I heard the truth, and all the space between me and you. No lightning strike, no sudden flame, just water falling on a dying name. Love died in rain. Love died in rain. On your street, in my car, in the blur, in the gray. Love died in rain. Love died in rain. Soft and slow. Then you walked away. with the engine running way too long. There's something cruel in weather like that. How the whole sky seems to feel it back. The window shook, the city bled, red brake lights and a heavy head. And now when storms move through at night, I still go still, I still get quiet. Like part of me is parked somewhere, watching you disappear in rain again. I didn't stop you, I didn't speak. Some endings happen too deep for words to reach. Love died in rain. Love died in rain. On your street, in my car, in the blur, in the gray. Love died in rain. Love died in rain. Soft and slow. Then you walked away. Love died in. Now every forecast feels too close. Every wet pavement, every coat, every cloud opening takes me there to the night love left the and I still hear your door close, and every storm that stays. Love died in rain. Love died in rain. Love died in rain. The barrister asked me what to write. I almost gave your name tonight. Like my mouth still goes where memory goes before my mind can say no. A stranger laughed the way you do and ruin half the afternoon. It's strange what sticks, what still remains. How love can leave but keep its name. My friends say time will smooth the edge, but time and I aren't finished yet. Because the smallest things still sting, and yours is still the sharpest thing. It's just a sound until it's yours. Then it becomes a room I can't walk through. Your name still hurts, your name still hurts. In my chest, in my throat, in the quiet of my shirt. Your name still hurts, your name still hurts. Such a small little word for such a deep hurt. Your name still hurts, your name still hurts, your name still hurts. I saw it typed on someone's screen, felt my whole body tense and freeze. Like heartbreak has its own reflex, like grief can live inside the neck. I wish I could say I'm past all that I hear it now and don't look back. But healing doesn't move in lines, it circles, disappears, returns on time. I still avoid our corner store, still hate the sound of thunder more. Still sleep with one side of the bed untied. feels like something sacred left. I don't say it much, but it still does this to me. How can one name hold so much gone history? Your name still hurts, your name still hurts in my chest, in my throat, in the quiet of my shirt. Your name still hurts, your name still hurts. Such a small little word for such a deep hurt. Your name still hurts, your name still hurts. Your name still hurts. I could learn 100 ways to talk around the wound, but all it takes is hearing you, and I am back in that room. Your name still hurts, your name still hurts. Like blue light at 2 a.m., like rain against the curb. Your name still hurts, your name still hurts. To say I'm getting better than your name proves I still hurt. Your name still hurts, your name still hurts. Your name still hurts, your name still hurts. The left side of the bed stays cold, like it knows what I still don't. I sleep turning toward the wall to make the room feel less this small. At 2:13 my phone lights up. Not you, just some useless stuff. A sailor spam, a weather alert. Everything but the thing that hurts. Your pillow shape is gone by now, but I still smooth the cover down, like maybe care can keep a trace of what no longer fills this space. The room is warm, the heat is on. So why does everything feel winter after you're gone? Cold sheets, empty heart, cold sheets, empty heart. Every night begins where your body isn't. Cold sheets, empty heart. Cold sheets, empty heart. I pull the blanket close, but it still falls apart. Cold sheets, empty heart. I wash the linen, change the frame, try to make this room feel changed. The fabric keeps a kind of truth, and every softness leads to you. The floor is quiet under me. No second set of footsteps here. No sleepy voice from down the hall. No one saying anything small, and that's the part I miss the most. Not the dramatic, not the rose, just little tired midnight things, like turn the light off in your sleep. I thought I'd miss your hands, your kiss. I didn't know I'd miss how ordinary love can get. Cold sheets, empty heart, cold sheets, empty heart. Every night begins where your body isn't. Cold sheets, empty heart. Cold sheets, empty heart. I pull the blanket close, but it still falls apart. Cold sheets, empty heart. and break at 3:30. Maybe someday this bed will just be a bed again. Cold sheets, empty heart, cold sheets, empty heart. Still too much room, still no place to start. Cold sheets, empty heart, cold sheets, empty heart. You left the bed behind, but took the warmth with you. Cold sheets, empty heart. I still leave one lamp on late, like you might text and change your mind. I still check the lock twice before bed, the way you used to every night. There's one peach in the fridge I save, though no one's coming by these days. And every buzz against the wood still makes my whole body turn. It's embarrassing, I know, how hope survives when love is gone. But grief wears your face some nights and calls itself routine till dawn. I tell myself it's just habit, but habits don't ache like this. I still wait here, I still wait here, by the phone glow, by the door, by the sound of midnight air. I still wait here, I still wait here, like love might lose its pride and come back here. I still wait. Your number's gone from favorites now, but not from memory somehow. My hands still know the shape of hope too well to leave it all alone. The hallway light turns on downstairs, and for a second I still care. I hate how long the body keeps a promise the heart can't complete. Even the sink, even the bed, even the books beside my head, all of it feels part of somewhere. Like this room has not been told you're gone. I know the truth, I know the truth, but knowing isn't always enough to make the waiting stop. I still wait here, I still wait here, by the phone glow, by the door, by the sound of the midnight air. I still wait here, I still wait here, like love might lose its pride and come back here. I still wait here. Maybe one day the buzz won't shake me. Maybe one night the door will just be a door. Maybe one day I'll stop listening for footsteps that are not yours. I still wait here, I still wait here. Though the room is growing colder and the months are getting clear, I still wait here, I still wait here. Not because mug is still beside the sink. Lipstick faded on the rim in paint. I know I should've washed it clean, but grief likes leaving little things. The hallway keeps the way you walked. The couch still leans where we would talk. And every room I cross at night feels like it almost knows your height. My phone glows blue against the dark. I scroll our thread, then stop, like maybe somewhere in those lines there's a version where you still are mine. It's not your hands I'm reaching for, not even your face, not anymore. It's the way you lived in all my days. That's what won't go away. I miss your ghost. I miss your ghost. The shape of you, the trace of you. I miss your ghost. I miss your ghost. You're not here now, but you still move through. I miss your ghost. In the quiet, in the smoke, in the chair, in the hall, and the words I never spoke. I hear the lift and look up fast, still letting old reactions last. A stupid hope, a tired reflex, a body slow to recorrect. Your sweater smell is almost gone. I held it close for way too long. Now even that is slipping too, like memory is leaving with you. I hate how healing feels like loss, how letting go comes with a cost. Because the less of you I keep, the less I know what made me breathe. I'm not in love with pain, I just don't know who I am when the ordinary parts of you stop living in my hands. I miss your ghost. I miss your ghost. The shape of you, the trace of you. I miss your ghost. I miss your ghost. You're not here now, but you still move through. I miss your ghost. In the quiet, in the smoke, in the bed, in the blue light, in the words I never spoke. Maybe love does not leave clean, maybe it stays in between, in half-shut doors, in cups, in coats, in all the little things that I know. I miss your ghost. I miss your ghost. In every room you still come through. I miss your ghost. I miss your ghost. Not loud, not whole, just close enough to break me. I miss your ghost. I miss your ghost. And some nights that is all I have of loving you. You came back easy in my sleep, like no time passed, like nothing changed. You sat beside me on the floor and said my name the old way. just a little while. I hate how real it always feels, the texture of your shirt, your skin, the way your voice still knows the room. My mind rebuilds you better than truth. Sleep is cruel in the gentlest way. It gives you back what morning takes away. You stayed in dreams, you stayed in dreams. Only there, you stayed in dreams. You stayed in dreams long enough to break me again. You stayed in dreams. You stayed in dreams. I woke before the ending came, with wet eyes and your name half said. Phone glow blue against the dark, my heart already missing you. There's something lonely in that hour, when night is almost morning now, and all the world is still enough for me to feel you'll not be here. I lay there staring at the ceiling, trying not to move too much, as if the smallest shift would lose the last warm outline left of you. I close my eyes, and there you are. I open them and lose you twice. You stayed in dreams, you stayed in dreams. Only there, you stayed in dreams. You stayed in dreams long enough to break me again. You stayed in dreams. You stayed in dreams. Don't be kind if you're only passing through. Don't hold me close if don't take you to. But every night I still let sleep decide if I get you for a little while. Stayed in dreams. You stayed in dreams. You stayed in dreams. In my hands, in the dark, in the hour before light. You stayed in dreams. And waking up still feels like losing you all over again. There's a playlist with your laugh between two songs we used to play on repeat. Voice notes where you talk too long about some dumb thing and now that's gone. A receipt still folded in my coat from that tiny bar we always chose. It's strange the things I could not throw, like paper holds what I don't know. The mirror keeps a kind of trace of steaming fingertips and days when mornings had you breathing them. Now it's just glass and me again. I packed the obvious things away, but somehow you refuse to leave. Nothing left but I hear your name in passing cars, in little jokes in grocery aisles, in every almost familiar voice that makes my whole chest reorganize. Even the floorboards know the past. They creak where your way used to land, and I stand still sometimes at night, like maybe memory has hands. But memory just has sound and shape. It doesn't heal, it limitates. It keeps the outline loose, its heat, and leaves me with what it used to be. There's so much gone, and still so much remains. That's the worst part of love after love. Nothing left but echoes, nothing left but echoes, in the hall, in the sink, in the spaces in between. Nothing left but echoes, nothing left but echoes. Gone from sight, still around, still enough to pull me down. Nothing but echoes. If I turn the lights off, the room gets honest. I can hear the past in the smallest things, and I hate how little it takes to bring you back. Nothing left but echoes, nothing left but echoes, in my chest, in the dark, in the soft hum after midnight. Nothing left but echoes, nothing left but echoes. You are gone, but not gone enough. Nothing left but echoes. Ooh, "3:06 and I'm at the sink, phone face down, too much to think. The whole apartment breathing low, the kind of hour only lonely knows. I read your last text one more time, then locked the screen, then changed my mind. The moon hangs pale above the roof, like something old that tells the truth. I hate how honest nighttime gets, how nothing softens, nothing bends, just me, the top, the silver light, and all the things I couldn't hide. No crowd, no noise, no place to run, just me and what this love became. The moon saw everything, the moon saw everything. My shaking hands, the blue white screen. The moon saw everything, the moon saw everything. The almost call, the way I couldn't breathe. The moon saw everything. I stood there in your old t-shirt, bare feet cold against the floor, and thought about the last few months, how we kept calling it a rough patch, yeah. Like saying less would make it less, like naming pain too clearly hurts. But truth comes easier after two, when there is no one there but you. A car passed slow beyond the blinds, a dog barked once, then all went quiet. And in that little hush between, I felt how gone you remembers me that way. The moon saw everything. The moon saw everything. Stand in the doorway, one more minute. Don't leave so clean, don't make me live in it. Your hand is on the strap of your bag, mine is shaking, trying not to ask. The kitchen light is low and gold, your face already half turned cold. Like part of you is down the hall and part of you is here at all. I know tomorrow called is right, I know we both will say it had to happen. But right now truth is far too sharp, and I am not that brave yet. We don't have to fix it, we don't have to talk. Just give me something soft before you're gone. Kiss me one last, kiss me one last. Like you almost changed your mind, like there's still a little time. Kiss me one last, kiss me one last. Even if it means nothing now, I just need it one more time. Kiss me one last. I'll take the light if it's gentle enough, the kind that only lasts a breath, the kind that says we were still us for one more second before the end. Your eyes won't hold me like they did, but maybe they could almost try, and maybe that would be enough to help me survive the night. Because I know what happens next. Your shoes, the door, the empty steps, and every room becoming proof that I am staying without you. So don't be cruel by being careful. Not yet, not this second. Kiss me one last, kiss me one last. Like you almost changed your mind, like there's still a little time. Kiss me one last, kiss me one last. Even if it means nothing now, I just need it one more time. Kiss me one last, then go. Oh, if you have to go, if that's the truth. But leave one warm thing I can carry through the dark. Kiss me one last, like the room still holds us both, like the night is not over yet. Kiss me one last, kiss me one last, and I will let you go. After one more gentle light, kiss me one last. Kiss me one last. 'Cause certainty. I only gave you almost. When you reached out with open hands, I answered slow and half lost. I said I needed time to think, like time was harmless, soft and clean. But time was moving under us, changing what we could have been. By the time I found the words, you had already learned the distance. You wore calm like someone healed, and I showed up all raw and real. I got honest after the leaving. I got brave when brave meant nothing. I loved you late, I loved you late. That's the whole truth, that's the whole truth. I loved you late, I loved you late. By the time my heart arrived, you were already gone. I loved you late. Now I replay the smallest scenes, the nights I should have held you closer, the texts I left too long unread, the fear I dressed up as composure. It hurts because it wasn't fake, it just came slow and came too late. And timing has no sympathy for hearts that wake up after loss. I wish that love was love enough, no matter when it learned itself. But real life does not bend like that. It closes while you're figuring it out. And now I know what I should have been, but knowing now does not let me in. I loved you late, I loved you late. That's the whole truth, that's the whole truth. I loved you late, I loved you late. By the time my heart arrived, you were already gone. I loved you late. I would say it sooner if I could go back. I would choose you louder, I would not hold back. But memory can't fix what timing took. I loved you late, I loved you late. And that small word still breaks me in half. I loved you late, I loved you late. Some loves are real and still arrive too late. I loved you late, I loved you late. I changed the sheets, I moved the frame, walked new streets just to feel change. Tried different cafes, cut my hair, sat in bright rooms to fix the air. But every place I landed in still felt like somewhere I had been. Not because I knew the road, because I knew it wasn't home. You were the place my body knew, the quiet I could come was how you looked at me. My heart missed home. My heart missed home. The second you were gone, the second you were gone, my heart missed home. My heart missed home. Now nowhere feels like rest, nowhere feels like home. My heart missed home. I come back late, the lamp is on, the room is neat, the room is wrong. No drop coat, no half-read book, no sleepy smile, no familiar look. And all the things I used to own feel temporary on their own, like I am renting out a life that used to fit me every night. I never knew a person could become the safest part of you, till every safe place after them feels borrowed, dim and passing through. I keep arriving, but not landing. I keep lying down, but not resting. My heart missed home. My heart missed home. The second you were gone, the second you were gone, my heart missed home. My heart missed home. Now nowhere feels like rest, nowhere feels like home. My heart missed home. Maybe someday I'll build it back in smaller things, in softer hands. But right now every road leads me to what I lost. My heart missed home. My heart missed home. In every doorway, in every night drive home, my heart missed home. My heart missed home. And I still don't know how to live where you are now. My heart missed home. The fridge hums louder than before. The hallway echoes at the door. I never noticed how much noise you soften just by being here. Now every spoon against the glass, every car outside that passes fast, every midnight pipe and floorboard crack feels too sharp to turn my back. You'd think gone would feel like less, like silence would be emptiness. But loss has volume, grief has weight, and quiet can be a violent place. No one warns you, nothing sounds this loud after someone leaves. Your absence feels loud. Your absence feels loud in the kitchen, in the bed, in the air around this house. Your absence feels loud. Your absence feels loud. I never knew that nothing could scream this hard somehow. Your absence feels loud. still look up before I stop. My body does these little things before my heart remembers grief. The bathroom light at 1:09, the blue-white cut, a phone screen shine, the city breathing through the blinds. Everything is louder now, even my own thoughts at night, even my own swallow cry, even the soft sound of my sleep feels like too much next to me. You left no chaos, no ruin to clean, just this giant sound of you not being here. Your absence feels loud. Your absence feels loud in the kitchen, in the bed, in the air around this house. Your absence feels loud. Your absence feels loud. I never knew that nothing could scream this hard somehow. Your absence feels loud. Your absence feels loud. I keep the TV low, I walk right through the room, as if I could be softer than losing you. But every little thing still finds a way to say you are not here. You are not here. Your absence feels loud. Your absence feels loud in my breathing, in my sleep, in the hours after dark. Your absence feels loud. Your absence feels loud. And I would trade this whole silence just to hear you once. Your absence feels loud. Your absence feels loud. Feels We used to talk till batteries died. Now every call is cut and dry. You said I'm fine with that flat voice that makes the truth out of a lie. We kept the photos on the wall, still showed up places, did it all. But under all the polished parts, something was already charred. You touched me like a tired habit. I kissed you back and tried to hide it. How even love can start to cool before the heart admits the truth. From far away, we still looked warm, but close enough, we were just smoke. Ashes under our skin, ashes under our skin. That's what we were, that's what we were. Ashes under our skin, ashes under our skin. A little heat, then nothing again. Ashes under our skin. I found your hoodie by the chair, held it up and nothing was there. No comfort left, no rush of you, just cloth in the shape of something used. And that's the saddest thing I know, how love can fade but still look whole. How two people can stay in place long after feeling leaves a space. The kitchen light, the grocery list, the sleep before a little kiss. We kept performing all of it, and turn to dust so soft. Ashes under our skin, ashes under our skin. That's what we were, that's what we were. Ashes under our skin, ashes under our skin. A little heat, then nothing again. Ashes under our skin. I still rub my hands together like I can call the warmth back in. But some flames leave so quietly, you only notice when they're gone. Ashes under our skin, ashes under our skin. Still on my clothes, still in the air, still in everything we did. Ashes under our skin, ashes under our skin, ashes under our skin. You can't hold smoke, but it still stings. Ashes under our skin. I used to think if I stayed calm, used all the right words, held on long, something cracked would click in place and light would come back to your face. I kept reading in the signs, your tired smile, your shorter replies, like effort could reverse a tide, already turning from inside. But some things do not ask for help, they just go quiet in themselves. And all your careful hands can do is learn that love won't always choose you. I kept reaching for what let go. That's how grief moves, till it learns no. Broken things ain't nothing, broken things ain't nothing. Not my tears, not my hands, not another sleepless night. Broken things ain't nothing, broken things ain't nothing. Some things end, and that is all. Broken things ain't nothing. There's a freedom in the saddest truths, no magic left for me to prove, no hidden door, no final key, no version where you stay for me. Oh, I still hate how clean it sounds compared to how it felt going down, because endings are never neat, they leave their wires in everything. But I am tired of dragging hope like a coat too heavy to hold. I am tired of making altars out of what longer wants me. It hurt to learn, but now I know not everything broken wants to be whole. Broken things need nothing, broken things need nothing. Not my tears, not my hands, not another sleepless night. Broken things need nothing, broken things need nothing. Some things end, and that is all. Broken things need not so. Broken things need nothing, no miracle, no second life, no softer way to say goodbye. Broken things need nothing, broken things need nothing, and maybe the truth is the first small mercy. Broken things need nothing. We had a note full of tiny plans, furniture links and weekend bands, a place we said we someday rent, a life we almost really meant. Your toothbrush leaned beside my own, like something steady, something known. We talked in habits, talked in years, like love had earned the right to stay here. Now all the future sits in drafts, half in my phone, half in the past. And I don't know what hurts the most, what we had or what got close, because it wasn't fate, that's why it aches. It almost had a pulse, it almost had a name. We were almost forever, almost forever, almost the house, almost the ring, almost little ordinary things. We were almost forever, almost forever, and I don't know what to do with almost me and almost you. I still remember what you said about the color of our walls, the side of town you wanted most, the dog, the plants, the framed-in halls. There's something cruel and almost love. It gives you just enough to touch a whole life waiting at the edge, then takes it back before it lives. Now every couple I walk past looks like a version we almost had, and I smile thin and keep it moving, like my chest is not collapsing, and I could survive a simple ending, but not a future still glowing in pieces. We were almost forever, almost forever, almost the house, almost the ring, almost little ordinary things. We were almost forever, almost forever, and I don't know what to do with almost me and almost you, almost your last name, almost your keys, almost your winter coat hanging next to me. Oh, almost our Sundays, almost our street, almost a whole life that never got to be. We were almost forever, almost forever, almost the laugh lines, almost the calm, almost your body safe in my arms. We were almost forever, almost forever, and some nights that feels harder than losing something small. We were almost forever, almost forever. That's why it hurts like this at all. photos all tonight. Don't change my name and kill the light. Don't throw the sweater off the chair like I was never living there. Let me stay a little while in the corners of your ordinary life. In the coffee cup you still might use, in the songs you don't mean to choose. I know I lost the right to ask, but heartbreak makes me selfish like that. I just can't stand the thought of me becoming nothing overnight. If I must go, let me go like dust, not like a switch, not all at once. Please forgive me slowly, please forgive me slowly, like street lights fade when morning comes. Please forgive me slowly, please forgive me slowly, a little at a time, a little love left on. Please forgive me slowly. Let me be the scent on your rose scarf, the blur of someone in your past, the name that almost leaves your mouth before the moment settles down. Don't erase me clean and fast, like I was only passing through. I was there in all your smallest things, and you were all mine too. I know someday I'll be a song you hear and do not stay on long, but for now let memory be kind and keep me near a little while. I'm not asking to be forever, I'm just asking not to disappear all at once. Please forgive me slowly, please forgive me slowly, like street lights fade when morning comes. Please forgive me slowly, please forgive me slowly, a little at a time, a little love left on. Please forgive me slowly, leave one soft trace, one warm outline, a little dust of us on the edge of your life. Don't make me vanish like I was never true. I can lose your love, just not all of you. Please forgive me slowly, please forgive me slowly, like late night rain against your roof. Please forgive me slowly, please forgive me slowly, until I hurt less in your hands and you hurt less in mine. Please forgive me slowly. We lit candles in the kitchen dark, your hand in mine, your forehead warm. Talk like prayer could change a road already shifting under us. I whispered hope into the room, like if I named it, it would bloom. You looked at me with tired eyes, like faith was something you would try. We were good in all the honest ways. No games, no cruelty, no shame. And maybe that's what hurt the most, that love can fail and still be love. I asked the sky for something kind. It stayed so still. It felt like no. Heaven didn't keep us. Heaven didn't keep us. Even when I whispered, even when I prayed, heaven didn't keep us. Heaven didn't keep us. Some things fall apart anyway. Heaven didn't keep us. I wore hope like a borrowed coat, too thin for all that went to hell. Still I kept pulling it around me, like belief could make it warm. You stood by the window after midnight, light from the street on your cheekbone. And I knew before you spoke, some doors closed soft but closed for good. Now churches and old hymns and candles hit me somewhere low and tender. Not because I blame the sky, because I begged it once for you. Maybe not every prayer gets a gentle end. Maybe some loves break with heaven listening. Heaven didn't keep us. Heaven didn't keep us. Even when I whispered, even when I prayed, but heaven didn't keep us. Some things fall apart anyway. Heaven didn't keep us. And still I believe in how we were true, just not in the part where truth was enough. Sometimes holy things still do not stay. Heaven didn't keep us. Heaven didn't keep us. But I still say your name like something sacred in me. Heaven didn't keep us. Heaven didn't keep us. And maybe that is hardest. Love was real and still it left. Heaven didn't keep us. You said I brought the weather down, like every room got colder somehow. Like sadness followed in my clothes, like I was made of storm and smoke. I laughed it off the way I do, turned it into something small. But words from someone that you love can live inside you after all. And when you left, I leaned into the gray you swore you always knew. Curtains closed, sleeves over hands, long drives under heavy clouds. It's dangerous what we start to be when we believe the names we're given. I became the rain, I became the rain. Slow and gray, cold and late, falling through my own life. I became the rain, I became the I became the rain. I stopped calling friends back much, stayed home and let the evenings flood. Phone face down beside the bed, blue light breathing in the dark. And every time the city stormed, I felt a strange familiar pull, like maybe I had learned too well how to become what hurt you most. But maybe I was never that, maybe I was just too sad, and you were too tired to stay. So you gave my pain a name. I'm trying now to separate what I became from what you said. I became the rain. Maybe one day I'll clear again. Maybe one day I'll let the light in. But right now I'm still learning I was never the storm. I became the rain. I became the rain. But not because that's what I am, because you left me in the dark. I became the rain. I became the rain. And now I'm trying to remember how to fall and not disappear. I became the